close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, welcome, hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC, contemporary fiction author and poet. I have videos that I post here on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a blog, an online magazine, an online store with writer merch. I have a Patreon you could become a member of, and a Ko-fi that you could tip me on if you would like to be so kind as to donate to my future creative endeavors. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the, what is this? Oh, this is the third week of August. Wow. We are back to regularly scheduled programming this week. I started off my Monday writing last night. Well, I say last night, but obviously if it's past midnight, it's technically Monday. So I'm counting it as Monday. And oh my gosh, I hope you can see me because there is a glare and I can't do anything about that. Whoop! Clearly, I'm fumbling this intro. But, sorry if there's a glare. I hope that you can see me, but I cannot control the sun. And apparently I can't control this little tripod situation I got going on here. Excuse me, technical difficulties, or just regular JC difficulties. Anyway, so I finished my relaxing this weekend. And I've planned out my week. I know the things that I would like to tackle this week, and while it is a lofty list, I am resigned to tackle certain things on that list on certain days and not try to tackle them every single day, because that's unrealistic and that's putting a lot of pressure on myself. For instance, well, except for Mackenzie Brown is an everyday thing, but like I have work on my 7 Deadly Sins collection for Patreon, my Patreon story, but that's not an everyday thing. That is a couple of days out of the week. And I have work on my blog posts. That's not going to be an everyday thing. That's, 1 or 2 days. The newsletter is supposed to be hopefully done by today and scheduled to go out tomorrow, hopefully. So that will be off the list. Brainstorming, that won't be an everyday thing either. So I have multiple different things that might seem like a lot if you just look at the list as a whole, but because I'm not going to be tackling every single item every single day, I have different days that I'm going to try to tackle them. I think it's still manageable. God, it's hot out here, Lord. Anyway, I just came from the store. At one point it was really sunny, then it looked like the skies were going to open up. Now it's really sunny again. I don't really know what's happening. I really hope that you can see me, because right now it looks like you can't. But I have learned in editing that even when it looks like you can't see me, to me, when I edit the shot, everything's fine. So hopefully everything's fine. I got 1,423 words this morning. And I think I'm actually going to start structuring my working hours differently also, because normally I would just focus on the writing between 2 to 3:30 or 2 to 4 or whatever, or really actually 2 to 3, because I only did an hour of writing. But now I think I'm going to structure it differently, and I'm going to start, I know it's supposed to technically be my wind down time, and I'm still going to have my wind down gaming time, but since midnight is the start of a new day, and I treat it as such in terms of for the writing, I might as well treat it as such for everything else too. So like when I worked on my newsletter, I worked on my newsletter a little before my writing session. So it was like 1 something in the morning I was working on my newsletter. So like basically we're not going to say midnight, because I'm probably still going to be like gaming and stuff at midnight. But my like 1 a.m. to maybe 6 a.m. is everyone else's 7 a.m. to their lunchtime or whatever, or 7 a.m. to their midday or their first stopping point of the day. So like my 1 to 6 a.m., what is that? How many hours is that? I can't count. 1 to 5, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. So it's 5 hours. Maybe 1 to 7, because I don't go to bed till 7 yet. And I've actually stayed up till 8 in the morning this morning, which might be why I look so tired. So maybe 1 to 7. So that's 6 hours. 6 hours that I could be getting many things done in that time frame. I did some beta reading, and last night, in the 1 to that range of time, I did some beta reading. I worked on the newsletter. I did some writing. I worked on some marketing and the making of the reels. So there's nothing to say that I can't restructure my workday. And I think part of the problem is I was only focusing on restructuring the writing time so I could get the writing in, but then I still wasn't getting everything else I wanted to get done either. So why not just restructure the whole working day for me? My working day is other people's sleeping hours, which is fine. That's what works for me. But that's just where my head is at in the moment. I'm gonna go get something to eat and then head back in the house so that I can do some more work. Because I have to post my reels and stuff that I made. Going to Panda Express because I have some points that I can get things a little cheaper today. I just spent more money than I wanted to in the store, but I'm trying to make sure I had enough things for the next couple of days. And another thing I've discovered or decided, or I don't know, realized, I've said before that cooking has just become really hard for me. And I thought that yesterday I was fixing something easy and manageable, chicken fettuccine. Well, chicken Alfredo, but not with fettuccine noodles, with like the coily noodles. And it was just simple, fixing up the chicken, putting the sauce, letting that simmer. Coily noodles were a little easier than the long noodles. And I did the steam in the bag broccoli, so that wasn't something that I had to stand over the stove for either. And somehow it still left me feeling so drained, and my back was on fire and my legs were begging me to lay down. They were in such pain. My legs are still in pain right now. So yeah, which is why I only went to once. There's a sign telling me the last few times I've tried to go to Walmart, something has gotten in the way of me going to Walmart. I don't know why I'm not supposed to be at Walmart these last few times I've tried to go, but something is keeping me from going to Walmart. This time there was something happened traffic-wise, and there was police cars, and everybody had to turn and either detour or make a U-turn and go back the other way. And I took that as my sign that I'm going to just do Giant and get my food, and that's it today, because my legs hurt and I'm tired anyway. I really shouldn't have been even thinking about going to Walmart. I just wanted the drive because it's a little further to go to Walmart than just down the street to Giant. But I believe in signs. Things happen for a reason, and I listened. So I'm gonna go get me some Panda Express and then go back in the house, and I'll chat later. This has been a really long intro clip that I did not mean for it to be, but hey, we're back to writing this week, and I was really in the flow last night. Felt good. Felt really good. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. It's been a little bit. Pause. It's been a little bit since I last spoke to you. Oh gosh, I've been back for a while. I've even had a little bit, teeny bit of a nap. I was so tired after my legs hurt so badly. I think I need to take an allergy pill because now my eyes are really itching and bothering me. But sorry about that. I did work on the news. I think I've gotten my newsletter mostly done, and I just need to put it in there and then schedule it to go out. And dare I say, I want to schedule it to go out in the morning, like this morning, Tuesday morning. Oh God, I was watching my streamers earlier. They wrote a song in 3 hours. Pretty damn cool. And the song was pretty damn great and did not sound like they only just wrote it in 3 hours. And they're going to record it while they're here in Maryland. Along with 2 other songs, I think. I think they're about to make another LP, I think. Not sure. But anyway, what else? I worked on, I need to do some beta reading, but I'll do that after the writing session. I'm actually still in the sprint right now. I have 5 minutes left. So, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to update. I've worked on the newsletter a little bit. I'm going to go back to it as soon as I finish this writing session. And then I have to work on some marketing stuff. And do some beta reading. Zara sent me some more chapters to proofread, so I got that to do as well. I'm gonna have to work on some other stuff. Also, I didn't put the blog posts on there, but yeah, it's so much on my to-do list. I probably shouldn't add anything else on there. If I get something else done, it's fine. But I think I want to try to, I say keep it minimal, but there's like 8 things on that list. Anyway, I'm yawning, and that's not a good sign, but I'll be back. Bye. Say good night here. It's 5 o'clock, but I still have 2 hours approximately left in my first chunk of my work shift in this new mindset of working from 1 to 7. Technically I did get a little late start because I was watching my streamers and we were playing a game, and I still kind of was on the old structure time, so I didn't actually start working on the newsletter until like 1:45-ish, and then I hopped over to my writing session at 2 something, so got a little late start. But I don't want to stay up past, or at least not too much past 7 o'clock in the morning, because that is a bit late for me to be going to sleep. I don't usually intend to actually go to sleep at 7 in the morning, by the way. It just happens that way. I am almost getting ready to set up this newsletter to actually go out this morning. So in a few hours, basically, I want to be done with it and just have it off the plate, check it off the list, and then I'll probably do some beta reading, maybe make some reels, whatever. But I still have about 2 hours left of work to do. So that's it for me. Good night. See you later. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Tuesday. I just realized not too long ago that Nia isn't streaming tonight, so I'm a little sad about that. But yes, hi. I woke up. Well, now I can say I woke up. Well, not late. I probably really should have slept another hour because I'm very sleepy right now. So, trying to fight it off. I woke up at like 1, but I went to bed at 8. I know. It's worse than 7, isn't it? But the thing is, if I finish at 7, I still have to actually put things up and actually get ready to get in the bed. So maybe I should readjust. Finish at 6. Maybe I should start at midnight instead of 1. Or I could finish at 6 and have that be 5 hours. And then, because I really need more sleep than the 5 hours of sleep that I got. But yeah, I'm here. I'm proofreading chapters for Sarah now. And trying my hardest not to like go back to sleep because I am tired still. But yeah, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, quick update. I think it'll be quick. Who knows with me? You never know. So I think I am discovering. Oh yeah, it needs to be quick because I need 4 minutes. I need to restructure a little bit my work, structuring my work day. So I think instead of 1 to 7, which is what, 6 hours, which I like the 6-hour thing, but I did not like only getting 5 hours of sleep. Which normally isn't an issue for me. But I think I usually end up getting 6, typically, at least 6 hours of sleep. I know it's not a full 8 hours like you're supposed to get, but I don't think I've ever, other than when I was pregnant, really gotten a full 8 hours of sleep. And sometimes when I was pregnant, that didn't happen either, but probably more so when I was pregnant, it happened because, you know, pregnancy, tired. But, I think I'm going to make it from 1:30 to 6:30. That can work. Because, yeah, 1:30 to 2:30, 2:30, 3:30, 3:30, 4:30, 4:30, 5:30, 5:30. So it's 5 hours of working time. Because I realize at 1 I'm still kind of in my game mode. Because really, and what I need to figure out is the time frame for my second chunk of work. That's what I need to figure out. But that is dependent on when I get up. And see, I went to bed because I stopped at 7 yesterday. So I went to bed at around 8 in the morning. I don't like going to bed at 8 in the morning. Except for like maybe on weekends when I'm editing video and kind of hardcore editing mode or whatever. Then I'll allow that. But I don't really like going to bed that late. I know it doesn't seem like it's a big difference from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., but it is. That's a whole hour that I'm not getting. And so if I cut off at 6:30 and then I have that time to put things up and actually get into the bed, hopefully by 7. I'll eventually hopefully drift off to sleep by 7:30-ish. If I'm super tired, I probably might go to sleep right away. And then I'll wake up about 1-ish, maybe 2-ish, depending on I really should have stayed asleep until like 2-ish today because I went to bed at 8. I ended up basically falling asleep part of the way while I was trying to do work, which is not really conducive. And I don't want that. But I need to figure out a time frame for the second chunk of work, because if I get up, between 1 and 2-ish, and then I'll give myself time to get dressed and ready for the day, so it maybe gives me realistically 3:30, 3 to 8, so another 5-hour block, maybe 6 hours, because if I cut off at 9 working, and then from like 9 to so maybe from 4 to 9, so I get up at like, I don't know, because if I get up at 1:30 or 2, but then it gives me the time to actually wake up. Like, you know how you get up but you're not fully awake, and so usually the first things I do when I get up is I do my devotional. I do now I've incorporated some nonfiction reading into the first part of the day, so I do my devotional, I do some nonfiction reading, I check my emails and admin stuff kind of thing, and I get dressed and ready to go somewhere if I'm going somewhere, but dressed and ready to start work. If not, so all of that could take about an hour and a half. So if I wake up at about 1:30, hour and a half, that puts me at about 3 o'clock. But if I wake up at 2, which I really don't want to wake up at 2, which is why I'm trying to make sure I'm in bed by 7. I'll figure it out. I just have to finagle the structure a little bit. But then that gives me a roughly 10-hour work day type of situation. I like this a lot. And today I read over I didn't realize I had as much of the second story in the 7 Deadly Sins story collection written already. It's not done, but I had a lot more of it written than I thought I did. It's pretty good. I mean, some typos that I had to correct, but it's pretty good. And I thought that I didn't have an outline, but I had actually started an outline. I think what I'm going to do, because when I was doing it not as a Patreon story, I was going to outline the whole thing and then write the whole thing. But I think I'm just going to outline each story and then write that story, post it. Outline the next story, write that story, post it. For Patreon. But if you're not on my Patreon, you will never read this. So sign up to be a member of my Patreon so that you can read the 7 Deadly Sins. The prologue part is the first story, which is the prologue, is already up. I posted me reading the first chapter of When Love Calls. I am going to post some deleted chapters from When Love Calls on Patreon, and I found some vlog footage from editing When Love Calls that I had been trying to do a editing vlog, but then I kind of lost the plot halfway through doing that, and I didn't even remember that I had filmed this separate footage, completely separate from the regular vlogs. So I'm just gonna edit through it and post it on Patreon, and it'll be an exclusive content type of thing. So there is some exclusive content over there on Patreon for you to peruse through. Then there's the whole Way of Her prequel story that I got finished. That's just sitting there. Want to read through how Brennan and her husband Nathan met. It's quite cute. I kind of love it, actually. I might publish it one day, but who knows? Could just stay a Patreon story. But alright, that's my update. I'm past 1:30 now, so I'm supposed to be working. Okay, bye. Ooh, it's 5:49. So I have not quite an hour left in my first chunk of my workday to go, because I'm gonna end at 6:30, I think. But I'm gonna say goodnight to you here so that I can go ahead and download these clips. I don't have to wait forever for them to sync to my computer. But it's a good writing day. First sprint I got 600 and oh gosh, I forgot already. 615 words. And the second sprint I got 1,010 words. So about 1,600-ish words for the night. And it was like 1,500 yesterday, and then the day before that was 1,400. So doing pretty good. And then if I can actually work some more on 7 Deadly Sins during my chunk of working tomorrow before my stream, I might can get some more work, add some more to that word count. I wonder, should I count these brainstorming words? I probably should, shouldn't I? I mean, they are words, but it's just a brain dump of sorts. But I think I'm starting to kind of configure some things out at the moment. Oh, but okay, yeah. Good night. Ooh, something in my hair. Is it just something in my hair, or is it just going gray? Probably gray. Anyway, good night. Bye.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, 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 I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, hi. I haven't come on to say hello to you at all today yet. Happy Wednesday, which is almost over. It's 9:25 currently. Sorry about that. It's not been a bad day. I got quite a bit done before I went to bed. I still didn't make it to sleep by 8 o'clock, but that's fine. I woke up at like 2, which normally I would be upset about, except for I got a lot done before I went to bed. But I also, I worked a little bit on, did some brainstorming before I went to bed. I just still have to film something for that. And I worked a little bit today on proofreading. Posted the reels. I haven't made any yet, but I posted some. I worked a little on the 7 Deadly Sins, just very minimal, but a little bit, because again, I don't write well in the daytime. I might could outline, but probably I don't write well during the daytime. But I still got a bit done before stream, and now I'm on stream. So, but sorry that I didn't come on earlier. Hi, hello. But I'll be back with hopefully a better update. I gotta go film a video real quick. Okay, bye. Update. Stream was great, as always, and I don't know what I was about to say. Spaced out for a second. But yeah, stream was great, and I've done my writing session. I got 600 and 70 something words the first sprint, 800 something words the second sprint. So I think roughly about 1,400 words. I'm getting ready to go back to proofreading the last chapters with Zara, so I can make sure I send those off before I even go to sleep, really. So I need to beta read the other 2 chapters for Sky. I have a video that I need to edit, so we're kind of in like admin zone right now. I would like to work on 7 Deadly Sins, but I want to make sure I get as much done as possible because I'm going to do laundry tomorrow. So, you know what that means. I'm going to be exhausted when I get back. I don't know, I didn't structure how it's going to work on the days where I go out. And I went out Monday, so there was that as an example. I didn't stay out that long on Monday, and I didn't do that much on Monday, so I wasn't completely exhausted on Monday. I mean, I was exhausted. I was tired because I'm always tired when I go out. But it was a difference Monday between Monday and the one errand I ran, basically, and tomorrow, which is going to be laundry day, which is a lot. And I need to go to the post office also. I also think I need to go. Apparently, I have something to pick up from the pharmacy at Giant, which is actually good because I need to buy some detergent. Oh, which means I can buy the detergent from the pharmacy section. I don't have to stand in line. Yes. But yeah, I also didn't account for, because in this structured new work day of mine, I'm actually spending a lot more time on screen, in the screens. And I didn't account for eye strain, and my eyes are starting to bother me, which I didn't account for that. So that's not fun, but you know, I'm trying to deal with it. But I don't want to do too long of an update because I still have more work to do. I am technically in my work day and it's 4 o'clock, so I have like 2.5 more hours. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight here. I'm almost finished this last chapter that I have, and then I can send them back to Zara. And I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna try to. No, I need to edit the video that I filmed earlier. So, do that. And I don't know. I don't even know if I can squeeze that in before my shift, my first part of my shift ends. I might have to reevaluate these hours because I didn't take into account possible eye strain. Because I've never really had, up until like this year, I've never really had issues with eye strain before. Yeah, until this year. Every time I think I've found a structure, a plan of action to be more productive, it's like just something happens to just take the wind out of my sails. I'm just like, I feel like this really could work. I'm getting so much done before I even go to bed. And I'm waking up with half of my to-do list already done. Because I've done the beta reading, and I've done the writing, and, you know, some admin stuff if I need to have to do that. I've done that too. So much is already done by the time I go to bed. It just makes me feel accomplished when I wake up knowing that half my to-do list is already done. And I can just worry about the rest of the list and not have to feel so disappointed in myself, like I didn't get enough done in a day. But of course, when I figure out something that works and it could be more productive, something has to be wrong with it. Because eye strain is not, I know that that's not something to play with. So I don't want to dismiss eye strain like it's not something that could end up being something serious if I don't take it seriously. Like, my eyes hurt right now. I don't know if y'all can tell. Maybe the squinting might be giving it away. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my eyes hurt right now. But I'm not finished reading. And if I can squeeze, and I have to edit a video, and if I could squeeze in beta reading some of the guy's chapters, I'm almost finished. I've got like 3-4 chapters left. I don't know. And then there's laundry day tomorrow. Oh, why can't I be 20-something again with the energy levels? Or just pre-accident. Pre-accident, I was good. I was fine. I didn't have all these pain issues. And let's not even get on the pain. My hip is still hurting. My knee is hurting. It's not the best pain week. It's not a level 10, but it's above a 5. It's above a 7. We're hovering at 8. So, but I'm gonna say goodnight. Bye. See you tomorrow.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into
Hello. Hi. Welcome back. Oh God. This is not a complete intro to the vlog. Hi. Happy Thursday. That is the indication of how I'm feeling today. Yeah, I'm a little on the struggle bus today. Just a little bit. I will say that, I have 15 minutes on my washing machine. I will say that, when did I go to bed? It was later than I wanted to go to bed. It was like 7:30, which is not quite 8 o'clock, but it was close enough. I wasn't feeling great. I really thought that something might have been like wrong. But then I was like, I think it's really just that I need sleep. Like, I really need some sleep. And then, like on my first, I usually wake up a couple of times to go to the bathroom. And the first time I woke up, and it had been a couple of hours. So I had slept for a couple of hours. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little better already. So it must have just been that I really needed some sleep. And I feel like if you look at my eyes, I still look like I really need some sleep. My eyes feel heavy. Like heavy as in I need to go somewhere and curl up in a ball and lay down and go to sleep. Heavy. And sleep for like some days. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I can't do that obviously, but it's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. Because I'm just... yeah, they feel heavy. And I'm not used to that feeling with my eyes. Sometimes my eyes feel tired, but not heavy. I'm maybe not explaining myself right, because maybe I'm too sleep deprived or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got the chapters finished. I think, no, yeah, I wasn't finished when I wrapped up things last night. Got the chapters finished and sent them off to Sarah this morning. I didn't do my video though because I was finishing up the chapters, so I have to do that when I go back in the house. And God, I don't want to cook. I don't really usually like to cook on laundry day, but I also don't. I have money, but it's not a lot left. From my, well, it's really nothing left from my little windfall that wasn't really a windfall, but once I paid the citations off and got my insurance and renewed my tags, that was pretty much gone. I could have bought the utility cart and the little laptop table thing if I had wanted to, but I'm glad I didn't because I turned around and ended up needing it for the grocery store not yesterday, Monday? Was that Monday? Yeah, Monday. But then, because I still haven't booked my hotel room yet, I get my YouTube payout tomorrow. I said I was going to book my hotel room once I got my YouTube payout. And plus, I think I saw something about discounted prices. So I'm kind of actually glad that I didn't book my hotel room earlier because they weren't on discounted prices when I first looked at the rooms. But because Labor Day weekend is coming up, and they want to entice people to book rooms during Labor Day weekend, it's supposed to be some kind of, because I'm choice membership because of all the time I lived out of a hotel. So choice membership is having this thing. If you buy between August 21st or 27th, I'm not sure which one, and September 7th, if you book a room, it's supposed to be a 20% discount or something like that. I don't know. For members, hopefully. So I'm kind of glad I didn't book it before because there wouldn't have been that discount. And I'm hoping the discount is enough to make it less than what I was going in thinking it would be anyway. But yeah. So a chunk of that. And I'm like, oh, should I really be booking this hotel room? But I've already bought the ticket for the event. There really isn't an option. I don't really want to drive back from Baltimore that night at night because the show won't be over until 11, and then there's like a meet and greet thing afterwards. So, and then like I said, there's other things going on that weekend that I would have to drive right back up to Baltimore for, which is, I know PG County and Prince George's County and Baltimore are still both in Maryland, but they are still very much far apart. In terms of it's at least almost a 2-hour drive, and if there's traffic, it could actually be a 2-hour drive. So I don't want to do the whole back and forth. I don't want to waste gas doing the whole back and forth. So it makes sense to get a hotel room. Plus, I need the time away. I didn't get it during my birthday week. Which is what I normally would have done it for. I need the time. I need the away. So it's kind of like, and I already bought the ticket for the event. Like, if I hadn't bought the ticket for the event, I probably would be rethinking things right now. But I already bought the ticket for the event. There's no way I'm not going. And this is an opportunity that I get to meet some really cool people. And I don't want to pass that up. So, but yeah, my machine is almost, there's 6 minutes left. I did get a package today. Where is it? Where's that? But I'll show y'all later. Whee! But yeah, I'm gonna ready to go back in now. So, God, this is not supposed to take 9 minutes long. Anyway, I'll be back later. Bye.
Turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space.
I won't stop till I hear him say,
wrong tripod. Hello, hi. Well, you see where I'm at in the house. I forgot to show you guys these. Gwenna got me these she got them for me last week, but she got them for me the week before last, but they arrived. I picked them up from the post office last Friday. I forgot to show them to you. My first card that I pulled was the Tigress card, which I pulled last night. Oops, hold on. I didn't pull one today though, which I'm about to do. That's not actually why I came on. But the Tigress card did say, which I thought it was a great first card to pull. Wait a minute. Did I? Interesting. Well, wait, that's not. Why am I not finding it right now? Oh, there we go. Tigress, you've earned all your stripes. Naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring. You've come incredibly far, and you should be proud of the person you've become. Think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything. I thought that was a very, very good card to get as my first card in my very first Oracle deck. But what I came on to show you was, okay, so one of my lovely subscribers, the one who actually sent me this Kindle that I'm filming you on, when I spoke last week or week before last about needing a mini keyboard that I could just take with me and it could connect to my device or whatever so that I don't have to lug my laptop, she had commented that she could send the keyboard that came with this Kindle or whatever. So she did, and look, it lights up. Hold on, wait, really? Come on. And I've already synced it to my devices, well, the phone and the other Kindle that I have, so that I could use it while I'm out. And it comes with a nice little case and everything, and thank you so much. I'm gonna respond to her comment and thank her, obviously, but I just wanted to show it off because it's so perfect. And yeah, that just made my day. Now I'm watching my streamers because they released another single, so it's a pre-release party, so to speak, because they don't normally stream on Thursday. I forgot to film that when I edited my video, but that's because I was folding clothes while I was editing my video. And I'm in the bed now that I've gotten all the clothes and everything folded. I'm kind of hungry, but I also don't feel like fixing anything, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I had a bowl of cereal last night. I don't really want a bowl of cereal again tonight, but I also don't really want to fix anything because then I have to stand to fix it, and I'm very tired. But I'm still gonna try to get some work. Technically, I guess I should just chill out until my work day starts again at 1:30. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Cause I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna go pull my card. I'll maybe show it to y'all when I pull it. But bye. Say goodnight here. I did in fact write, even though notably I did not want to. I contemplated not writing, and even Scott was like, I did laundry today, I did adulting things, I'm tired, my eyes are bothering me, I'm in pain, lots of back pain today in particular. So I really could have had a valid excuse not to write, but I didn't want. And I told Sky, it's like, I can't have my first week back to writing not be the full 5 days. And the first week I've written in August, because I didn't write the first week in August because I couldn't. And then I intentionally didn't write the second week. So I'm like, I needed at least these 5 days. I'm like, I can't start slacking off when I just got back to the writing. And I've been doing so good. I think I'm over 7K for the week now. Yeah. Been doing pretty good. I don't know what's just these last 2 days have just really kind of wore me out. I don't know if that means I'm pushing myself too hard, because I am implementing this new workday structure, and it is more than I usually do. Like, it's more screen time. Definitely it's more screen time, because and my eyes are really bothering me. Like, between, and I do have, there's some of it is probably allergy, like the itching part of it is allergies, because and they were cutting the grass today, and I have a huge allergy to fresh cut grass, like terrible. And they were cutting the grass today, and I walked right by as they were cutting the grass, and that irritated. But I took the allergy pill. I don't know. I'm really tired. I'm actually entertaining the thought, dare I say, going to bed. Actually, no, because it's already almost 6, and I still have to wait for these clips to sync, so who knows how long that's going to take. God, I would like to go to bed early. Anyway, good night. Bye. Hello. Hi. Okay. Happy Friday. It is bright and sunny outside. I'm on hold waiting for the people at Bank of America to answer the phone. Hi. It's been an interesting morning. Well, afternoon, whatever. It's 3 something. I woke up in the afternoon. So, my morning. But also, my Google payment was not, my YouTube payment was not in my account, as it should have been. And I looked, and it says that Google put it in there, but it's not in my account. And I kind of needed it to be in my account. So I'm on the phone waiting for somebody to answer the phone. Because I hate the automated services. So I need to actually speak to a human being. But I thought, since I'm sitting here, I might as well come on and say hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I shouldn't be gone that long. I just wanted to get a couple of things at the store for the weekend. Maybe go get some Chipotle. But I do need to get something from Walmart. But not with what I have left in my account. So, hence the phone call. But I thought I'd come on and say hello. I did manage to get some writing done. But yeah, I think I told you that part. That I got my 1,000. Did I tell you that part? I don't remember what I said when I said goodnight last night. But I did get 1,035 words, I believe. 700 something on my Mackenzie Brown, and like 300 something brainstorming words. So I did meet my goal. And then I didn't do a lot else. it was like a half day situation at work. Friday, right? And I did get my video uploaded to Patreon and then YouTube and scheduled it on YouTube, which I forgot to share before I left the house because my internet has been wonky. So it's giving me the blues. But anyway, I'll be back later.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
Oh, hello there, hi. It has been quite a while. Oh my gosh, it really has been a while because I actually came on to say hello to you before I even took off down the road and went anywhere. So yeah, it's been quite some oh, it's been 12 hours. Oops. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it'd been that long since I said anything. Yeah, because it's 3 something in the morning now. It's 3:40 in the morning. And the last time I came on to you guys was at 3 something in the afternoon. Oh my. I really didn't think it had been that long. And I really don't have an excuse for why I haven't said anything in so long because I wasn't. I went out, I got back. It was about 6 something when I got back. I ate. I meandered around a bit. I took some pain medicine, which actually it might be time for me to take some more. Actually, no, not yet. Is it? What time did I take it? Roughly about 7-ish. So 8 hours. I can't do math. What's 8 hours from 7? Is it 8 hours or 6 hours? I should know this. It's my medication. My back still hurts. I have my heating pad. I had it on there earlier. It made it feel a little better, but not by much. And then I had to switch and put the heating pad on my knee because that hurt. That actually did make the knee feel better a little bit. But now I think I need to put it on my back again. Yes, hold on. I need to put it on my back again. So, because I got up and I moved around and now it's hurting again. And, oh, yeah. This is the kind of, I think I might have said it earlier, but this is the aggravation of the sprain type of hurt. Not the fire up in my back kind of hurt. It's very different pains. Both of them come from standing for far too long. But the aggravated sprain one kind of concerns me because usually I just feel the fire up my back when I stand too long. Aggravated sprain thing kind of comes from when I might have lifted too much or done a little too much that I shouldn't have done, and that worries me. But I have been editing my video. It is a lengthy video. I'm like, why are you so freaking long? I probably talk too much, so we're gonna see how much of the chatty parts I can cut out of this said video, in which I am now talking to you for almost 5 minutes. I get too chatty with you guys. I know. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to editing video. I might mix in playing a little game while I'm editing my video, because I'm gonna be listening to me. I need to do something while I'm listening to me. I can't read while I'm listening to me, because then that means I'm on a different screen. Well, I can read this, but I need to be listening into and dialing in on all parts, and I can play a game and listen at the same time. But reading, I want to be engrossed in the book, which means I'm not engrossed in my video. So anyway, I'm talking too much. I'll be back. Bye. Hello. Hi. Well, we have reached that portion of the vlog where it is time for me to bid you farewell. I'm very tired, but what else is new? The week started off really strong. As we got closer to the end of the week, I could feel myself start to just feel the effects of I guess how hard I was pushing all week. The eye strain, the back pain's probably because I probably did something, I don't know. But all in all, I did have a pretty good week writing wise. Well, in general, but definitely writing wise. I got 7,442 words for the week. Oh gosh, I'm tired, and I got quite a few things crossed off my to-do list for the week. Not as much as I would have hoped to, but quite a few. Maybe try to tear my tail of my list down for next week, maybe. But although over the weekend I have a different list over the weekend. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you'd like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day.